My dear students, I welcome you to third year English class. You know very well that I discussed the basic rules of right form verb in the previous class, but I could not finish it for want of time. So I am going to start the rest of the rules of the right form verbs. You know, there are three types of sentences in English according to formation: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. Simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. Please notice, I saw him read a book. This is a simple sentence. A simple sentence belongs to a finite verb and object, finite and non-finite verb, and extension. I saw him read a book. This is a simple sentence. I repeat again. If you find two verbs in a simple sentence, then you will have to think that you will have to add ing within the verbs within the bracket. I saw him read a book. This is a simple sentence. I repeat again. If you find two verbs in a simple sentence, then you will have to add ing within the verb in the bracket. Here verb read. If we add ing, then it will be reading. I am giving you another example. They found me sit under a tree. This is a simple sentence. You can see that there are two verbs in this sentence. The first one is found and the second one is sit. They found me sit under a tree. This is a simple sentence. If there has been two verbs in a simple sentence, then you will have to decide that you will have to add ing with the verbs within the brackets. Here the second verb is sit, sitting. Please notice me. Please attention. If you find a simple sentence and if there has been two verbs in a simple sentence, then you will have to decide that you will have to add ing with the verbs within the bracket. I am going to discuss second rules of right form verb. Please attention. Here, Lord knew what they cost. If you find there are two parts in a sentence, if you find two parts in a sentence, then you will have to watch that the first verb, if the first verb is the past form of base form, then you will have to do the past form of the second verb within the bracket. If you find, if there are two parts in a complex sentence and the first verb is, if the first verb is the past form, then you will have to think that the second one will be past form. Here, cost, cost, present form, past form and past participle of the verb cost is same. Here, notice that I knew that they be expensive. Here, that denotes that there are two parts in this sentence. First one is I know, the second one is they be expensive. The first verb of this complex sentence is knew. So, the second verb within the bracket must be past form. Be verb, the past form of be verb is was oblique were. Here they, third person plural number, this is why the past form of the be verb will be were. Here were past form, new past form. At first you will have to know how we can see, how we can realize, how we can understand that there are two parts of a sentence. I am writing these words. If you find these words in a sentence, then you will have to think that there are two parts of a complex sentence. When, while, as, since, although, oblique though, when, while, as, since, although, though, if, you, so that, who, oblique who is, oblique that. So that. So that. I repeat again. If you find when, while, as, since, although, though, if you, so that, who is that, so that, then you will have to understand that this is a complex sentence. If the first one is past indefinite, the second one must be past indefinite. I am giving you another example. I ran fast so that I get the train. Here, ran is the past form of base ran. This is why here subject I, we will have to use can oblique could. If as ran is the past form, this is why can oblique may, its past form is could oblique might. So the answer is could get oblique could might. I repeat again, if you find when, while, as, since, although, though, if you so that, who is that, so dot dot that, then you will have to think that there are two parts in these sentences. If the first one is past form, the second one, the verbs within the bracket must be past form. My dear students, I welcome you again. If you find as soon as, when, after, what, until, you will have to think that this is a complex sentence. If the first one of a complex sentence is present indefinite tense or future indefinite tense, then you will have to think that the second one must be present perfect tense. The formation of present perfect tense is you will have to use auxiliary verb have oblique has according to subject, and the base form of the verb must be past participle. Here, as soon as I find peace again, this is present indefinite tense. If you find the first one is present indefinite tense or future indefinite tense, then you will have to think that the second one will be present perfect tense. In terms of present perfect tense, you will have to use have oblique has, and the base form of the verb must be past participle. Here subject I, so I will have to use auxiliary verb have plus the past participle of the base form told. The answer is have told. I am giving you another example. I will not leave the place. My dear students, please notice that I will not leave the place until. Until denotes complex sentence. I repeat again, if you find the first one of a complex sentence is present indefinite or future indefinite tense, then the second one must be present perfect tense. We are to use have auxiliary verb have oblique has, and we are to do the past participle of the base form within the verbs in the brackets. So here subject I, auxiliary verb have, here past participle heard. The answer I have heard or only have heard. Here notice that denotes complex sentence. In this sentence there are two parts. The old man said, the first one, and the second one is ice, fruit and water. If you find past form of the base form of a verb before that, the second one was supposed to be past form of the base form. But if the second part of the sentence is universal truth, then you will have to add s or es with the verbs within the bracket. The old man said that ice, proton, water, this is universal truth. This is why you will have to add s/es within the verbs in the brackets. Floats. The answer is floats. So my dear students, time is over. I will meet you again. Please take care of your health and be careful of coronavirus. Thank you so much.